Howdy everyone, welcome to the live stream, and we're gonna talk a little bit today, and this is the first live stream I've done in a long time, and I'm glad everyone said I can see that it's here. So welcome Don, and aloha to you, and welcome Scorchy, and howdy what you're saying here to me, and unsystematic, welcome. We are going to have a small live today, and I'll just let you know that I've been doing my premieres on the Raid Parade on Fridays, but right now I'm not going to be there on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so it's very hard for me to do any chatting during my the raids. I do appreciate Megan and her hard work and GGM and the platforms she set up there, but through the summer I can't do my premieres on Friday or Saturday because I'm building my cabin, and my cabin at this time, I can do a little bit of texting, I can call once in a while, I have no 4G or anything like that, so it's very difficult for me to do any live chats. So this is a way of dealing with it. I can talk to you guys, and you guys can talk to me and ask me questions and stuff like that. Let's see if I can do that. So to think about for a minute, I'm going to, as we're kind of setting up here, I'll just show you the cabin I am working on and why it's hey Shady Hill, how you doing? So I'm going to show you the cabin that I am working on real quick. I did that video share here, and hopefully it shows up. And so this is the cabin I'm working on. It's a small little 200 square foot base cabin with another 100 square foot loft that I am been making the last couple years. Me and Terry has been working on it. So this is a chance to see where we're at. It's not the only place we're going to be at. We have a few more things. On Saturday we were putting a bathroom in and trying to get the bathroom set up and going. This is me working there. I'm getting the wall system in. Terry's there helping me, and I'm just quickly showing that this video is not about my cabin, but explaining why I'm not on the Raid Parade during this this time period. So here's the bathroom. You can see the showers on the right side there, and then we have the vanity, and then we're going to have a little medicine cabinet sitting right in that area. So that's where we're at from this weekend, and we're just going to increase day to day. See, oh, Danny, how you doing? Welcome to my live. Again, I don't do lives very often, and I don't know if this is the best day for the live, and maybe I'll talk about that for a second. My analytics show that I should be doing my lives on Sunday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, or maybe Monday between 4 to 5 Mountain Time. That's going to be 8 o'clock on Eastern Time. So I did it today because I was gone on Monday, and I didn't have this live thing set up yesterday, so we set that up yesterday and today to see if I could do a live on there. How do you doing, Backdoor? It's good to see you. If you want to see some fun chickens, go check out his site. Andrea, welcome aboard, and I'm just explaining what's going on here, where I'm doing a live instead of waiting for the Raid Parade on Friday, or the straw on Saturday night. So like I was saying, just just gonna do a sound check. Can you guys hear me? Am I too loud, too soft? So this is the first time I got this setup going. If it's okay, just give me a thumbs up or saying, yeah, you can hear me. Can't hear me, I'm just talking to dead air here. Yeah, I should be working there too, Danny. It's certainly I should be out there doing my job. So back to what I'm saying, there's a lot of vloggers that are out there that are doing lives all day long. So trying to find a live time is very difficult, as you guys know. And if you have any suggestions, thank you, Unsystematic. I appreciate, and Don for giving me that thumbs up. I appreciate that. So, like I was saying, people do vlogs all day long, so try and find a spot that you're not overlapping somebody. I heard today I might be overlapping a little bit the astute tourist, and I apologize for that. I'll try to find a spot that I'm not overlapping at least one that people do all the time. Pop-up live, so I can't handle that very well. So so I appreciate everyone there. I hope I said hi to everyone. Andrea, good to see you. Good to hear from you. It's cool to finally see this rumored cabin. You must have heard that from Scorchy. Certainly, it's out there, and I'll have a little bit more talking about that cabin. But today I'm going to be talking about a. Let me hit my PowerPoint here. I'm going to talk about Convergence Station in Denver. We went to interactive art work that you saw in the video prior, and we just want to talk about that just a little bit and how I felt about that particular experience. You know, one thing about doing the raid parade or doing the this strut on Friday and Saturday is that you don't get a chance to really talk about what you just did. Now, Don talks about he likes my food videos, and certainly I would love to sit there and talk about after the experience. For example, the video I'm working on right now is about the Wonderland restaurant on Harmony of the Seas, and I'd love to, right after having that video showing the great food they had, talk about it and tell you the experience that we had, because it also was an interactive food experience, just like this was an interactive art experience. So really, if I look at it, we again went to Denver, and as you can see on this particular slide right there, it features 4 floors of art. And again, when you're talking about 4 floors, there's 4 floors straight up and down for each of the planets that you walk around. Now, in this case, this particular art exhibit had 4 main planets that had converged together in a storyline that dealt with 4 lost women and a bus driver that at the time her name was well, not the time, but her name is Pam Rodriguez, and she drove her bus into this convergence and actually maybe create that convergence to happen. So as you can see on here, there's a C Street, Emia, what's an ice world, Oseri means underground world. It also in English means, as I talked about in the video, it's really a box full of dead people. And then Numnia, which is a living sanctuary planet or plant that you walk through, and basically you're immersing yourself into its soul. So it's kind of interesting that they have that. But Meow Wolf has lots of different museums that are out there. One's in San Jose. That was the first one. It's called House of Eternal Return. And again, you go through, what you'll find out in these particular exhibits, there's lots of rooms to go into. So as you go into another room, it's a different experience and a different feeling across there. And certainly as I went through these rooms, I had different feelings. For example, I'll show you in a second, the next one they built was in Las Vegas. I plan to go to that one, the Omega Art. It's called Omega Mart, and it's Mega Art with the Omega Mart, kind of a trick and play in words. And it's about a grocery store, and that's going to be fun to go see. The Real Unreal is the new one they built in Grapevine, Texas. And again, this is the one that we had gone to. And the feeling I had on here, and feel free to ask me any questions. I'd love to answer any questions that you may ask. And this is now an open conversation between the chat and what I experienced. And as you can see on this particular slide, that you go through and you can see the bus that Pam Rodriguez drove into this convergent. And this particular area, to me, felt like going through Blade Runner. And if I need to turn over to this for a second here, and I'm going to show a quick walkthrough and of this place. This is the first floor, and this one made me feel like Blade Runner. I don't got the sound on right now, but turn that sound down. But as you can see, it's a modernized world. Only thing just between this and Blade Runner, it's not raining on you, but you had that feeling with the sound effects they were having, the different rooms you could go into and look at. You can get into the cars. There's buttons to push. There are interactive games to play on this floor and all these other floors. So that's what you end up doing. Now, there is a storyline that you're trying to follow when you're doing that. And the storyline of each one of that is about 4 women that were lost, and you get to what they call the Q pass. I showed that in the video, and you kind of work through the Q pass, go to these little ATMs, and you're sharing your memories. So memory is cash here. So you're sharing your memories, and you're gaining the memories back, and you're finding out what the storyline is between it. My chat wasn't working for a second, so I need to catch up here on the chat a little bit. So I wanted to go to Omega Mart and Unreal so bad. I think that'd be fun. Flink Frizz Pow, if I'm pronouncing it right, welcome to our chat today. Welcome CME Travel. I appreciate you guys. I watch their the morning show about every morning. At least I try to wake up early enough to get part of it. And I appreciate them. They have some great videos out on their chat. Again, if you type in hashtag FR, your site should pop on here with Nightbot, so you can advertise your site a little bit. And if you feel like talking about your shows a little bit, feel free to do that. So, and if it's not working, just tell me. You know, it's something we put in today, and if it works, it'll work for all of us. Now, this area I just showed you on that video was a. Let me switch over to PowerPoint a little bit. This was the C Street here. PowerPoint, and this is where you begin your journey, working trying to find these 4 forgotten or lost individuals by using the Q card. I'd say. Okay, yeah, there was somewhat of that. I'll talk about it in a minute. If I can X out of here and show you the food place here. Way here at the bottom. There is a food place to answer your question. Yeah, there is, but it's pretty expensive. We were in there for 5 hours, and basically what we got was some Omega Coke and some fairly expensive lemonade. It's $5 for a 16-ounce thing of lemonade, so it's pretty expensive, but you can get coffee for CME. They love to have the coffee. Again, they deal with coffee in the morning. You can get the Coke, the iced teas, lemonade, 12 ounces, $4, 16 ounce for. So yeah, you can get food there. It's just fairly expensive. Okay, yeah, I just reading again. Show the bottle, and there it is right there. They also, if you want to know, they have a gift store, and you can buy their Meow hat. I did not buy it. I just put it on. What? I did right there. Okay, I'm talking to somebody. Let's go to live web. So there it is, and I think it was pretty good cola. But again, you're buying it for the souvenir bottle, and that's why it's so expensive. Okay. See you later, Don. Good having you here. Again, I'm not going to be on here very long today. Just a quick overview of how I felt about this this journey we're on. It is a cool hat there, Tiffany. I just didn't buy it. Let me show a few more things here, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Even though you're on a journey here with the 4 the 4 individuals you're looking for, you really are feeling the experience. You're getting that interaction. Now there's characters walking around, answering questions, being part of the experience. I didn't interact with them too much on there, but it was fun to see them interacting with other people. But you're looking at the art, and that's what you're trying to deal with there. You hit into the ice world. This is amazing. You walk through this little doorway, and there it is. And this whole story of the ice world itself is fairly interesting, because Emia, what the name of the place it is, it was a world that was circling around a solar system in which the middle star exploded. They got shot out to the inside of their solar system, and they went into a 1,000-year ice age. When this convergence happened, they're very happy because it put them in a world that they're not freezing to death. So that was kind of a cool little background story. So you go through there, and you'll see that there's lots of artwork that you can look up and look around. Now this is kind of, I didn't show that in the video, but certainly you can look into it and see the different art, and it's all impressive. They have the navigators. The navigators kind of direct the planet, kind of sitting there in the seat. There's controls you can reach around and play on those controls, and it beeps and put some lights on in there. There's storylines you follow. You can see there's an ATM right in that area that you can hit there, and I'll tell you the storyline. And then you have this book you can read, and that'll probably take you a couple hours alone just to read that book, or those books that are there in the library. But the library has a lot of stations to walk around. It gives you a lot of the main story of the 4 lost souls. And again, I don't think we ever figured out where they're at. And just art everywhere. There's Crystal with the sloth. I hope so. Again, I'm just showing you the artwork. There's lots of rooms to walk in and out of. And again, you saw that in the video where it's the meat, and you can see the welcome to the fiesta. And I do have a small, well, I do have a little membership. We had a membership chat last night. Flinkfritz Pow, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So welcome to the crew here, and I hope you enjoy our chats that we have. Got the thumbs up guy there sitting there, and I appreciate that. You can see Scorchy, she's a member. And if you get tired of it, you can go in this quiet room. Though people walking in and out of it, it just shows you that the many different rooms that are there. This world right here is amazing. It's called Numia, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right too. And it's a character and a universe on itself. It's a living sentient universe, and you're only in one of its cells, living cells that got over to this convergent, and it's allowing you to go in there, and certainly it's there to learn our language and learn different exposures. But when you walk around, any creature that's in there is because this plant is allowing it to be in there. So you got all these animal sounds, you got these animals to look at. So it's kind of a cool little place there. I don't know if I know my son, he wanted me to show you this. This is over in just another one of the side rooms here. Let's do the video. He just wanted me to show you some of the crazy things he may have there, eating hot dogs and stuff like that. So welcome, Sparkio. Welcome. He has a pretty cool channel if you ever want to know about microphones and sound systems. He's helped me out a lot on my sound system, and he's still helping me without it. I think he has more microphones than anybody I ever known. So if you have any comments, go to his site, join his site and his channel, and ask him some questions about the microphones that he's doing. I bet he answers it. If he does a microphone every Monday, a microphone Monday, and I don't know how many more he has to do on there. Maybe he can tell us, but he has a 1-minute short on microphones, and he tells you exactly what the microphones are at, the cost of them, which ones he feels good or bad. It's a great little series that he's done on there. Okay, I was going to do about a half-hour chat here. I'm going to go ahead and let me get back to PowerPoint real quick. This thing is about 2 stories tall. This is not like a small little creature in front of you. It is way up high, and you walk through that door and you see it. It's 4 floors high, and so you see a lot of stuff. There's a lot of places to sit down and get your nice photo across on there. And again, last night I had a members chat. We talked about this a little bit. I don't have a lot of members, so it wasn't much of a chat, but certainly I appreciate anybody that joins that member, and I'll have these chats on and off for the members on there. Again, I think Nightbot just showed you the link to the membership, and again, so ask me some questions here. Some things you might want to know more about that, or other things that I might be doing. I can explain again. I explained earlier, I'm working on a new video about Wonderland, and I'll have a short chat after that, because I think Wonderland is a pretty cool place to eat. Wasn't very crowded. It's interesting. Has anybody here on this chat been to Wonderland and experienced the food there on Harmony or Oasis, or where they have that restaurant? It's a gastronomy type of restaurant. It's a storyline that it follows while doing it. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate it. I take it Michigan Carol's your name, or is that your Michigan is from where you're at? Please tell us. It'd be nice to know. But welcome aboard here. I can show you a little. Let me just kind of go to video sharing. This is where the cabin's at. I'll just pause it here. It's up in the mountains. It's way up in the mountains. So that's why I don't have. I'm very lucky because I have limited cell phone. Most people don't have cell phone there, so it's interesting that again, you see I'm on top of the mountains. We're on the Wasatch Front. That's from a different video. Wasatch Front, and it's I had 15 feet of snow on my cabin this year, and I have a small video on that I put out a couple weeks ago, and showed you some of the snow damage that was up there, and our neighbor's cabin just collapsed. Boom, just went right in on there. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Sammy, I think children would love to sit there and be in there. Matter of fact, they just go everywhere. It's pretty expensive to go though. It's $50. Children, I think, are $35. Unless you're a Denver resident, then it's a little bit cheaper. And luckily my son lives in the area. It helped us on the price a little bit, and it was fun. It says, I'm Carol from Michigan. What part of Michigan are you from? If you want to tell us, you don't have to, but if you'd like to say, well, I almost moved to Michigan. I almost worked for Ford as a manager there. It was going to be out of Dearborn and Flint, so it's a beautiful state. I used to be a Wolverine fan. That was the football team that I always wanted to follow. Detroit Tigers, one of my favorite teams out there. So yeah, and Meow Wolf is really a super cool place. Can't wait to go to the next one in Las Vegas. It's about a 7-hour drive, and I think we'll do that coming up shortly and see that place on it. Back to live here. So, is there anything else you guys might want to talk about? I got about 4 minutes here, and I appreciate each one of you for coming in. Again, this is only like my 3rd live I've ever done, so I'm just trying to do my best here. And I appreciate everybody. I appreciate the group that I associate with on YouTube and everybody that I get to talk to almost every day. It's chat with. It's pretty awesome. Most of you guys have really great stories to talk about. Tiffany, she goes on nice walks up in Montana. And my best man from when we got married was from Montana, from Vaughn. She probably knows where that's at, probably right down the block from her. And used to go horseback riding up there, and those are and set up hunting camps with my friend up there. I never been elk hunting or anything up there, but certainly would go up on horses and set up elk camps for other people. That was their business, and it was always fun to go do that. Not saying I'm much of a horseback rider. I am not. My wife loves horses, and she had horses growing up, and I had a car. That's how it kind of works there. So like I was saying, I can show one more video here real quick. Kind of a quick one here. Just show you the lake that's up there. If I can find it. Oh, I should show you the outside. I'm going to show you the cabin a little bit from the outside, and show you the bathroom where I'm working on. So let me go to video, share. So this is, you can see all the working. This is the siding, or the parts we're putting into the bathroom right in there. The cabin itself is basically, it's a tough shed. It's a weekender, made to be from the outdoors, so it's a little bit upgraded tough shed. Just finished the solar system this weekend too. Got my refrigerator working. I just hope the batteries last. Paul sent you there, Michigan. Carol, great. He has a really good site too. Though I don't drink, he certainly knows how to make some fancy cocktails. So this is the bathroom, and you go, why is the bathroom not inside? Well, I have a video on that, but basically it's regulations. You see, it's on a trailer. I can have a bathroom in a trailer. Can't have a bathroom in that cabin. Though they made me put in a septic dealing with a 3-bathroom cabin, so to put anything up there. So yeah, sometimes regulations are a little bit different in different places here, but I did follow all the regulations, and I think that's what matters. So if there are any finishing questions, I appreciate if you ask me something. I'd like to, but I appreciate each one of you for being here. I'm going to close this out, and I appreciate the opportunity I had to do it live, and those people that joined in today. It's been great, and I think this tourist is doing it live right now, and I probably will pop over there just to support him. But I'll see if I can find a better time. If you have better times for me, send me a message in one of my videos and saying this is a better place to do it. Send me a postcard. I got a P.O. box on there. If you want to send me a message or a postcard, I appreciate it. I'll send one back to you. And thanks a million for joining in. What was your favorite Meow Wolf room? Oh, wow. You know, that musical room they had was pretty awesome because of all the instruments being on the walls playing. I was wowed by C Straight. I just felt like I was part of Blade Runner. I think that was a great feeling. They sat there, and when you walked through the elevator, it was just made you feel good, and you were just ready to look at it. And that's why I was there for 5 hours. We left because we got hungry, and I think we ended up heading off to a sushi joint. I think we went out for sushi that night, if I remember right, and certainly that was fun. Okay, Fremont, Michigan, west side of Grand Rapids, 30 minutes. Oh, wow. Grand Rapids is such a beautiful place, that area. Home of the Gerber baby food. Wow. That would be a cool plant to tour. I don't know if I could do that. That would be fun. Okay, well, it's my half hour is up, and I appreciate each one of you again. And I'm going to be signing off, and thank you very much. Question mark? Sparky, you had a question mark? What was my favorite room? Yeah, again, I think it was that music room. I think that was pretty awesome. Susie, yes. Yeah, that's what we should have tonight, too. Thank you very much. Have a great evening, and catch you on the far side.